To anybody above the age of, say, 25, the idea that you can start an Instagram account, post some silly pictures, and get millions of followers and then turn it into a lucrative job probably sounds a little crazy, but maybe we're the ones who are crazy. Check out who ABC's chief business and economics correspondent Rebecca Jarvis recently met.
It's happy hour in New York City. Dozens of 20-somethings are here for a meet and greet with one of their favorite celebrities. She is the creator of their favorite memes, like this cat who spends way too much time looking like this after a shower. Or this photo of Kim Kardashian passed out in a bed on a Saturday night despite making plans to go out. And this hilarious take on summer dieting, or the lack thereof. Her name is Claudia Oshry, and she's built a massive following on Instagram as the girl with no job.
So you do have a job.
Yes,
It is an Instagram
but it's a
account.
loophole because having no job is my job.
She's a member of the rising class of social media celebrities, and with 2.3 million followers on Instagram, it's become a profitable business. She calls it relatable humor. Funny pictures with witty captions that illustrate a particular feeling or attitude.
How do you know? What's the trick to getting a perfect post?
Analytics are really important. So I can see all of the top 10 posts that have done the best, and they all have a recurring theme. They're all usually about watching Netflix on the weekend, not wanting to go out, needing to stay in, very self-deprecating, and I know something along those lines that is going to do well.
Her boyfriend Ben got in on the action too.
Hi, it's me, Bunge.
He just so happens to have a wildly successful Instagram account of his own. Boy with no job. One of his recent memes was simply weekend goals.
She had a very large female market share. I was very, very bored, and it seemed like a very good idea to
Extend the brand.
attempt to extend the brand, and we had no clue that it would go anywhere. I am recently at 1 million followers, which is a very, very big deal for me.
Claudia's journey began when she got fired from her first internship as a freshman at NYU.
How quickly was it between starting Girl with No Job and the millions of followers that you have now?
I've posted 5 times a day every day for 2 years now, and it's good content, so it brings people back. So there wasn't necessarily like a pivotal moment. It's just been a steady, like, natural growth, which is cool. A lot of my posts remind people of things that happen with their friends, or they can relate to it so much that they feel the need to tag their friends and be like, at Amanda, look at this, you know? And that's the best thing for me because that's how I grow.
This level of engagement is highly attractive to big brands aiming to sell their products to young social media users, and influencers like Claudia are cashing in. McDonald's paid Claudia to post this meme, a simple expression of love for chicken nuggets.
Ballpark it for me. What kind of money do each of these brands offer?
I'm not at liberty to discuss a number.
Well, because brands that I've talked to and people that I've talked to have been paid $10,000 for a single post. Does that sound right?
It doesn't even matter how many followers you have, honestly. So that's why sometimes a brand will be like, oh, she has 5 million followers, let's work with her. But she has bad engagement, they don't realize that. So it might even be better to work with someone who has less followers but a higher engagement rate because you know more people will see it.
I know why you're making that argument. You've had to make it before to advertisers.
Yeah, I happen to have a really high engagement rate. And celebrities actually tend to have a lower engagement rate in terms of comments and likes.
For example, while Britney Spears has over 12 million followers compared to Claudia's 2 million, one of Girl with No Job's last posts garnered more comments than Britney's.
What goes into being an influencer? What do you do on a daily basis?
Lots of downtime on my couch with my computer and my phone, lots of meetings with brands, so I take lots of cabs, lots of subways. I'm just basically like traveling around the city being like the digital Carrie Bradshaw, essentially.
Today, we're tagging along with Claudia as she meets with her branding partners at the liquor company, Captain Morgan.
We're so happy to have you here. Thanks for coming by.
I'm obsessed with your office. Like, I want to live here just so I could like drink Captain Morgan all the time.
They're prepping her for an upcoming party she'll be hosting.
This weekend, we are throwing a party in Vegas, which I just found out 4,000 people are going to be at. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm also really excited. And we're going to drink a lot of Captain Morgan responsibly. Captain Morgan is a perfect brand to partner with because most of my followers, a lot of like the content that I put surrounds around like partying, having a good time, drinking some cocktails, and Captain Morgan is just like a really young brand that kind of gets that.
Here's one of the Captain Morgan sponsored memes Claudia posted to her Instagram that weekend.
We've been partnering with influencers like Claudia We're looking for people who are a fit for the brand personality, which she obviously is. She emulates fun.
For a gig like this, Claudia stands to net anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. Not bad for a weekend in Vegas. And she's hoping to expand her expertise even further by breaking into the DJ game.
We're here at Scratch Academy, and I'm learning how to become a DJ for a couple reasons. One, I think it'd be good for my resume. Two, it's actually really fun, and I figured if Paris Hilton can do it, so can I. A lot of my content is surrounded around partying, listening to music, drinking, so who better than me to become a DJ?
I missed it that time. It's okay.
I missed it?
Yep.
For now, it's really more of a hobby and an added thing I can do when I go to events. I don't think I'm in a place from a talent standpoint or a skill standpoint to become a full-time DJ. I'm not there yet. Obviously, that's hashtag goals, but I'm certainly not there.
And speaking of hashtag goals, earlier this summer, Claudia celebrated her biggest milestone yet. Boy with no job dropping to one knee, asking girl with no job to marry him. A match made in Instagram heaven. For Nightline, I'm Rebecca Jarvis in New York.